I'm deeply grateful to our executive host and initiator and convener, Isidora Bedu-Wusu Agba, for the vision behind this platform. This is not just another event. This is a nation-building platform. It tells every girl here that your voice matters. Your thoughts are important. You are not being prepared only to watch history happen, but to shape it. I have already been introduced, and as you already know, I've worked in the public service for several years. Over the course of my career, I have contributed to public finance, economic policy, institutional reform, digital transformation, and development work in Ghana and beyond. Margins ID Group is a Ghanaian company that has worked in the identity space for over 3 decades, supporting national development through secure and trusted identity solutions. One of the reasons I chose this season of my journey to work with Margins is because of its values: Pretty, passion, respect, integrity, teamwork, and innovation. And I'd like you girls to always remember Pretty. Can you repeat after me? Pretty.
Pretty.
Passion.
Passion.
Respect.
Respect.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Innovation.
Innovation.
As you are here for this debate, if you don't have all these, you will not be able to deliver whilst you're having this debate. You have to be passionate about what you are going to do. You have to respect your colleagues. You have to respect everybody. You have to have integrity. And you have to do teamwork. If you don't have teamwork, you can never win. And you have to be innovative. Because when you hear that your other colleague has, your rivals have mentioned something, you have to find a way of going around it and get the best out of it. These values reflect many of the beliefs I grew up with as a young girl. Work with commitment, treat people with dignity, do what is right, value others, and keep looking for better ways to solve problems. With a lot of pride, I promoted and established Inspire Horizon, the women's empowerment initiative at Margins ID Group, committed to encouraging, equipping, and opening doors for women and girls to lead with confidence. That is why today's gathering is so meaningful. When girls are empowered to speak, they gain the power to lead. I have a little story to inspire on. God on your side, everything will work well. And that one moment, one small act of courage, opened doors I never imagined I would walk through. Ladies, this school I attended has a motto, Factor Non-Verbal, Actions Not Words. I know they are here. Which has shaped and molded my very being to date. It has influenced and motivated my thinking and my actions as Holy Child Secondary School. Your voice is definitely not small. Your voice is not secondary. Your voice is powerful. I have a short message for my ladies today, my girls. My dear young ladies, I see upcoming leaders of generations. I see future builders of institutions. I see nation builders. But leadership does not begin only when you receive a title, like you are the leader. Leadership begins when you learn to think clearly, speak honestly, listen carefully, and serve others with humility. My dear cherished ladies, leadership is not a position, it is a mindset. And that mindset begins now. You may not know every path your life will take. You may not know the rooms you will enter or the responsibilities you will carry. But preparation matters, as has been already said by my predecessors. Courage matters, discipline matters. And the ability to speak with clarity and confidence can open doors that fear may try to keep closed. There will be moments when you feel nervous. You may wonder, will they listen to me? But fear simply means that what you are about to do matters. So speak, even when you feel afraid. Do not wait until your voice is perfect before you use it. Confidence grows through practice. The more you read, the more you think. The more you think, the better you speak. And the more you speak, the more you speak, the more you discover the strength within you. Why do we have debates? Why does this debate matter? Debates are not just about winning medals or a trophy. Everyone here today is already a winner. I mean, for you to come this far, you are a winner. Debate is about understanding. It is not about shouting louder than others. It is about presenting ideas with clarity, evidence, and respect. And to every girl here, I want you to know this. Gone are the days when girls were expected to sit quietly at the back, listen only, and obey without question. You were definitely not created to be silent in matters that affect your future. You were created to contribute. But as you find your voice, use it well. Use your voice to...
I have always been interested in the development of women and girls. And so I am happy to be associated with this. I have worked with FIDA, the International Federation of Women Lawyers, for 40 years, supporting indigent and women who are underserved by trying to encourage and empower them through all manner of we are some of those who presented laws in Parliament for the PNDC Law 111. We supported it. The law to support all kinds of women in all kinds of situations, we have supported it. So for me, having worked with women for about 40 years, I have come to the conclusion that it is better to catch them young. It is better to recruit them at this stage, to mentor them, to empower them, to become who they are. At the stage of womanhood, sometimes they are already too settled to be able to support them to change their thinking and help empower them. It is better than before. We are making progress, but there's always room for improvement. The affirmative law has been passed, and it includes 30% positions for women in public service. Let us encourage the politicians to move it up. It took about 30 years in Parliament for it to be passed. But now that the law has been passed, we will look to the politicians and encourage them to make it work.
But do you think you are making progress with the passage? After the passage, do you think...
It is early days yet, but from what we are seeing, from the number of women that are still sitting on boards, from the number of women that are being selected to positions of power and authority and leadership, it is still not quite enough. There is room for improvement. And we will encourage government to move up. No, I always say that there is no lift to success. You have to go by the steps. There are no shortcuts, and people must be prepared to work hard with encouragement and with these kinds of programs that are being promoted today. I believe progress will be.
Thank you very much.